So, wir sind soweit. Wir sind soweit. Bevor wir weitermachen, würde ich sagen, geben wir doch nochmal einen kräftigen Applaus an unser Vorprogramm. Ist ja eigentlich fast schon mit der Beleidigung, war richtig klasse, oder? Katrin Hartmann und Martin Geibel, also nochmal. So, also Kelley Mickwee, ein etwas ungewöhnlicher Name, und ich erzähle immer so ein bisschen gerne, wie ich die Leute so kennengelernt habe, und die Band, in der sie spielt, heißt Ex-Trishas. Das ist eine Band mit 4 hübschen jungen Damen. Ich habe sie zum ersten Mal gesehen 2008, wenn ich mich recht erinnere, in Austin. Und außer dass sie mir total gut gefallen haben, also die Frauen und auch die Musik, die sie gemacht haben, war an dem Abend eigentlich gar nichts mehr. Aber dann ein Jahr später habe ich sie wieder gesehen, und so hat man dann langsam auch einen Kontakt gefunden und habe mich dann irgendwann mal auch mit dem Manager der Band getroffen, ob sie Interesse hätten, eine CD vielleicht für Blu-rays zu veröffentlichen. Und dann sagt mir der Mann, ja, wir wollen eigentlich auf Tour kommen, und das wird bei uns sehr schwierig, weil eine von den Damen immer schwanger ist. Das war ein Argument, da konnte ich überhaupt nichts mehr sagen dazu. Und so ist leider nie was geworden aus dem Rekorddeal mit der Band Ex-Trishas. In der Zwischenzeit sind da wirklich auch einige Babys unterwegs, wenn man da mal mit der Band zusammen ist. Das ist immer richtig viel Family und so. Aber eine ganz besonders, die hab ich ins Herz geschlossen, und die hat noch kein Baby. Gott sei Dank, deshalb ist sie heute Abend hier. Und als dann die Kelley Mickwee mich gefragt hat, du, meine Mom, die macht hier einen Kurztrip in Europa, und da komme ich auch dazu. Wäre es nicht möglich, irgendwie ein paar Shows für mich zu organisieren? Und dann habe ich gesagt, okay, ich werde mein Bestes tun. Und heute Abend ist sie hier, also zum ersten Mal überhaupt in Deutschland. Und die erste Show überhaupt, die sie bei uns spielt, aus Austin, Texas. Freut euch auf Kelley Mickwee. Viel Spaß.
Well, that's the first time that I've ever been introduced where I have no idea what they said.
It was all very nice.
It was all very nice. I heard the Trishas and babies, and he probably he was probably explaining how we could never make it over here because there were too many infants in the band. But alas, I have none. So I'm here. This is my first time to Germany, and my first time to play solo in Europe right now at this moment. So with that introduction, I'm going to start with a Trishas song right now. This is one of the first songs that I wrote. I wrote it with my fellow Trisha bandmate, Jamie Wilson.
There's something going on I can't figure out. I barely recognize myself. When I look at you, I see someone else. You say nothing's changed, but I got my doubts. You're just strangers to me. TV set, tied to each other, since I don't know when. How come it seems like being strangers. She looks like you, but twice as sad. Well, the smallest thing can make her mad. She cries until her baby blues turn red. Well, sometimes when the light's just right, it's you who's kissing me goodnight. When the morning comes, it's her I find instead. Who are these strangers in our bed? We've been lovers, we've been old friends. Wedding pictures on the TV set, tied to each other since I don't know it. How come it seems like we just met? There's nothing stranger. Being strangers. We've been lovers, yeah, we've been old friends. Wedding pictures on the TV set, tied to each other since I don't know when. How come it seems like we just met? There's nothing stranger than being strangers. I like to introduce myself to the one I used to know so well. Oh, thank you. Does it sound okay? Yeah. I know a lot of you understand me and speak English, but you're in for it tonight because I'm from Memphis and we sound a little bit different down there. Well, it's true. I did release a solo record, and it came out about a year and a half ago on Blue Rose Records here in Germany and all of Europe. And the record is called You Used to Live Here. I want to sing you that song now. Sitting on your old porch, waiting on you to come home, looking for your key in the door. Well, you don't live here no more. Black dog barking in the valley below, like they know something is wrong. Well, now there's bluegrass coming from your window. Who's that playing our song? You used to live here. You used to live here. You used to live here, and I still do. Yeah. Walking in the garden alone, empty as your living room. Well, walking through the weeds overgrown, and the flowers that'll never bloom. Well, the cold creek running to the river below, like it's taking you farther along. Well, I hear bluegrass coming from your window. Who's that playing our song? bluegrass coming from your window. Who's that playing our song? Yeah, yeah, yeah. You used to live here. You used to live here. You used to live here, and I still do. Oh yeah, I still do. You used to live here. You used to live here. You used to live here, yeah, and I still do. Thank you. Well, I flew all the way over here. Flew to Dublin first. I'm here with my mom. She's back there at the bar. Yay, everyone clap. Everyone stare at her. And the only thing that I brought with me was my harmonica rack and my harmonicas. And I laughed when I got here because they were all made in Germany. All of these things are made in Germany, but I ordered this from Germany, this harp rack, and I could have gotten it here, but I want to thank whoever lent me this Taylor guitar tonight. Are you here? Where is he? Right here, right over here. Well, thank you. It's perfect. Well, I'm going to sing another Trisha song here for the evening, and this is a song called Liars and Fools, and one I wrote with Jason Eady, good friend of mine, great songwriter, and we both realized we were both liars and fools at some points in our lives. If I had to choose between liars and fools, and I choose the fools every time. Liars, they live in their own little world, while the fools lay it all on the line. And if I get burned, I want to get burned by the fire, not hide from the ashes in the trees. I'd rather stand tall as the fool while the liar goes down, still on his knees. If I had to choose between liars and fools, then I'd choose the fools every time. Liars, they live in their own little world, while the fools lay it all on the line. That's right. I've seen it all from one of those sides I've watched while it all came undone. He was the fool for believing my lies, and I'm left with the damage I've done. So if I had to choose between liars and fools, and I choose the fools every time. Liars, they live in their own little while the fools lay it all on the line. Yeah, liars, they live in their own little world while the fools lay it all on the line. That's right. That's right. Prose? It's the only word I know. This is another song off of my solo record, and like I said, I grew up in Memphis, Tennessee. Everyone know where Memphis, Tennessee is? It's southwest of Nashville. It sits right on the Mississippi River, the mighty Mississippi. And I wrote a song called River Girl, about my hometown and about the people there. And I'm gonna sing it for you now. I just wanna sleep all day, rain on my roof, oh, the river keeps rising. Ain't that the truth? It could wash me away down to the sea, rolling and tumbling. So honey, won't you play a song for me? Well, I come from the cotton, I come from the mud. Yeah, I know what this water can do when she floods. It's a hard time upon us in the land of the free. We're all rolling and tumbling. So honey, won't you play a song for me? Play it way down low. Sing it for your river girl. Oh, the river girls. And I've been on my knees. God only knows. So sing one for your river girl. Yeah. Oh, the river girls. Ooh. People around here, they're tougher than most. Oh, we wrestle the devil till we give up the ghost. Oh, but one of these days, well, just wait and see. We'll all be rolling and tumbling. So honey, won't you play a song for me? Play it way down low. Yeah. Sing it for your river girl. Oh, the river girls.
Edgar been doing his job? Have you heard that song around here? I hear he has a radio show. I'm gonna tune in, except for I'm probably sleeping when it comes on. I have a radio show myself in Austin, Texas on Sun Radio, and I think y'all are all in bed when it comes on. Well, I'm gonna do this song. You know what? We lost one of our great singer-songwriters a few days ago. I had actually just landed in Dublin when I got the news of Guy Clark and his passing. Are any of you familiar with Guy Clark and his songs? Yeah. Well, it's funny, you know. One of his big songs is Dublin Blues, and I was sitting at the Temple Bar in Dublin when I read it on my Twitter feed, and I had a Guinness for Guy. So I'm going to sing you a song now, one of Guy Clark's songs. I had someone requested this earlier, and the Trishas recorded this song. We were honored to be a part of a tribute record to Guy, and on his 70th birthday, we all sang his songs for him at a beautiful center in Austin called the Long Center. And so the Trishas and I, we got to sing this song for Guy, and he was sitting right up front, and he told us that it was his favorite song on the record. I think he might have said that to everyone there that night. It was possible. In fact, I heard him say that to someone else. But it's one of my favorite Guy songs, so I'm going to sing it for you now, okay? For Guy. Standing on the gone side of leaving, she found her thumb and stuck it in the breeze. She'll take anything, going close to somewhere she can lay it down and live it like she please. She ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe in. She ain't going home, that's for sure. She's not sitting down, crying on her suitcase. She has no second thoughts by the road. She's got feelings that need some repairing. She did not give a damn that it shows. She ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe in. She ain't going home, that's for sure. Now the wind had a way with her hair, and the blues have a way with her smile. She's got a way of her own, like a prisoner has a way with a file. She ain't going nowhere, she's just leaving. She ain't going nowhere, she can't breathe in. She ain't going home, she ain't going home. She ain't going home, that's for sure. you, guys. Everybody good? Doing okay? Hey. I'll do this one now. Well, this is the Red River Saloon, and it feels like home to me already. I'm at home in a saloon, you know what I'm saying? No, I spent a lot of time in Red River, New Mexico. And that is my second home. It's just north of Santa Fe in New Mexico, and that's where I buried my dog, and where a little piece of my heart lives and always will. I wrote this next song on a trip to Nashville. Went there for several years and wrote songs, and I always went with the Trishas. There were always four of us, and we would go write songs. We actually got paid to do that for a few years. And I decided to take a trip once on my own and see if I could, you know, go up to the big city, go to Nashville, and see if I could write some of these country songs that everyone was, you know, getting so rich on. And I quickly realized that that was not for me, and I was not very good at it. And on this particular trip, I was miserable. It was February, and it was cold. And I hate being cold. And I called my husband at the time and told him about how miserable I was and how I couldn't write a song to save my life. And I didn't know what I was doing. I just wanted to go home. And he said, you know, you could probably take all of this anger and frustration and channel that into a song. I think that's what songwriters do. We get our emotions out through our songs. So I told him he was right. That one time in particular, he was right. The only time, gentlemen, that he's ever been right was this once. And I got a beautiful song out of it. So I wrote a song called Take Me Home, which is not how I feel right now. I don't want to go home. I'm at home in the Red River Saloon. So this is on my record that I have here this evening, if you like it. It's called Take Me Home.
Boathouse, highway, airplane flying, my soul is crying, take me home. Sidewalk, lovers, storm cloud covers, small talk hovers, take me home. Sing for me quietly, walk with me slowly, dance with me, smile for me, comfort me, hold me. Somehow I've ended up tattered and torn, take me home. Betraying with my memories fraying, but I'll keep praying, take me home. Tired and I'm needing a little loving and healing, sleepless dreaming, take me home. Sing for me quietly, walk with me slowly, dance with me, smile for me, comfort me, hold me. What made me think I was better alone? Take me home. Oh, yeah. Sing for me quietly, walk with me slowly, dance with me, smile for me, comfort me, hold me. Somehow I've ended up tattered and torn.
Hey, how about a hand for Catherine tonight, huh? You should do a wonderful job. Thank you, sister, for opening the show. I think you have a beautiful voice. Oh, let me tune this thing. Ooh, someone brought me another whiskey. I like it. Mom, was that you? She's my roadie. Sorry, I don't have a mute, so you're gonna have to hear my tuning. All right. I'm gonna sing you a few country songs now, and this is one that I put on my record, but I did not write. This was written by a friend of mine from Oklahoma, a guy named John Fulbright. Anyone in here know about John Fulbright? Yeah. He is just out of this world, I tell ya. I first heard this song when I met him. He was about 6 or 7 years ago. And I heard him sing this song, and I knew that if I ever got a chance to record my own record, which is something I didn't ever think about, the fact that I could do. I'm 30, almost 7, I'll have you know. And I just started playing guitar when I was about 30. I started writing songs at about 31. So this whole stand up here with a guitar singing my songs thing is very, very new for me. It's a few years old. But when I heard this song, I made a mental note that I would record it if I ever got a chance. And I did get a chance. It's a song called Blameless. How does it go? Oh yeah. Lover, please do not leave me departed. Finish the work that you started. Don't leave me some half-painted dream. Tell me why she takes all the love that I give her, flows down the path like a river, sets my love out to sea. Well, Jesus, what do we say when they leave us? Oh, and why don't they ever believe us? They know not what they do. Blameless, they say Cupid's arrow is aimless. Well, then I've got some names on this blame list. They all point their fingers at you. Windows, there's all kinds of lovers within those. While they're together, their love grows and fogs up the windows at night. Oh, and questions, well, I got more than I care to ask. They fall out like marble on glass, and the answers don't seem to be right. Well, Jesus, what do we say when they leave us? Oh, and why don't they ever believe us? They know not what they do. Blameless, they say Cupid's arrow is aimless.
Well, then I've got some names on this blank list. They all point their fingers at you. There's a lovely pedal steel solo right here on the record. You're gonna love it. Tomorrow, I'll trade all my nights for tomorrow. Trade my tomorrows to borrow an hour of yesterday. Oh, and lover, but I guess that there's all kinds of lovers. Maybe I'll go find another. She's probably a lifetime away. Well, Jesus, woo! What do we say when they leave us? What's the altitude here? Oh, and why don't they ever believe us? They know not what they do. Blameless, they say Cupid's arrow is aimless. Well, then I've got some names on this blank list. They all point their fingers at you. Isn't that a great song? So good. Waltzes are my favorite. Well, before I do a few more here at the end, I'm going to sing you a song I wrote the other day. Hey, has Owen Temple played here? Yes. He has. Okay, good. Him and Colin, huh? Colin Brooks from the Band of Heathens. I believe that they did a tour. By the way, if you like the show tonight, if I get to come back one day, my drummer is John Chipman, who used to be with the Band of Heathens. And I know a lot of you know John Chipman. And he said, go over there and do good so that Edgar will bring you and me both over there next time. Because we have a little duo show, him and I. Anyway, I'm off track. So I love that song, Blameless, and I went to a writing appointment with Owen Temple. We try to write about one song a month, and sometimes we get a good one. And this one here is one that we wrote just the other day. It's not that old. And I told him I wanted to write a country song, and I wanted it to be a waltz, and I wanted it to be called The Gold Standard. And so we did. It only took us a few hours, but we wrote this song kind of with George Jones, Tammy Wynette in mind. And I don't have many love songs. I'm sure you've noticed that tonight. I'm a really shitty love song writer. I have one. It's about my dog. The thing I love the most, other than my mother, of course. But this song is a song called The Gold Standard, and it's somewhat of a love song. It's the closest thing I've got. Golden bands on their hands in the picture. 50 years, smiles and tears, they're a fixture. In the town and on the street, every couple they meet says, look at them, her and him, the gold standard. Was a time you were mine, we were lovers, drifted apart broken hearts, there were others. But in the end, right on through, my mind runs back to you. 'Cause for me, you'll always be the gold standard. Real deal, and I love you still. Strong enough, aren't we, darling? It lasts and it's pure. When you hold it, you're sure. The measure, the treasure, the gold standard. Talk of the town, put us down, they lie and slander. But together again they lose and we win. None better, together the gold standard. Real deal, and I love you still. Strong enough, aren't we, darling? Treasure, the gold standard. Yeah, the real deal. Hell, I love you still. My measure, my treasure, the gold standard. Golden bands on our hands in the picture. Yeah, right? It's new. What do you think? What time is it, Edgar? I don't know. I don't know. I know it's a Thursday and everyone has to go to work tomorrow. I don't. I get to tour around your town. I'm going to go to the castle. And I don't know what else I'm going to do. Playing in Stuttgart tomorrow with Walter Silas. What'd you say what time it is?
You have 1 more hour.
I have another hour. You keep different time over here in Germany than the rest of the world? Hey, when I flew in today, my mother and I were admiring how beautiful it is. And, it was flying in, looking over Frankfurt, or Hahn, I guess. It was just patches of green and different shades of green and yellow. What is the yellow? Crops? Well, yeah, but it's... Crops? They're yellow flowers. Really? Oh, hops. Cops. Is that the name of a flower? Hops? Crops.
Just an R in yeah.
Crops.
Very good.
Okay, but what's it used for?
You make oil from that.
Ah, okay. Really? Well, it's beautiful. No, it's not. It is. It is. We get sunflowers that grow like that in Texas. That's about the closest thing that we have. And we have bluebonnets, of course. Mexican hats. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, well I'm gonna do a few more for you. This is one, let's see. Shall I attempt this?
needs a tuner. This is another song that I put on my record. It's a song called Dark Side of Town. And this is one written by Eliza Gilkison. Another one of those songs I promised myself I would record. The character in this song is actually not a character, it's a friend of Eliza's who she wrote this song about. But I realized that there are many, many people in my life that remind me of this person. And, you know, it's a tough life, this traveling around, playing music and being in bars, living in bars, drinking, smoking, playing, singing, staying up late. And sometimes it gets the better of us. If we're lucky, we get to be Willie Nelson and still be on tour at 81. But the person in this song didn't make it that long. Too much hard living. And so this song's called Dark Side of Town. I hope you like it. He was the black sheep of the family, howling mama's pride and joy. Go from such a precious baby to the devil's poster boy. I'm gonna slick my hair like Elvis, roll my cuffs like Jerry Lee. If the backbeat's born in hell, then that's the place I wanna be. I'm gonna be a midnight rider. I'm gonna burn my candle down, follow in that driving beat to the dark side of town. From the barrooms of Deep Ellum to the crash pad on the bay, well, he spiraled slow and steady down a lonely blue highway. I'm gonna chase my beer with whiskey, stick a needle in my skin. I'm gonna celebrate the mystery of the hole I've fallen in, 'cause I'm a midnight rider. I'm gonna burn my candle down, following that driving beat to the dark side of town. Well, he loved that funky music. He knew the back road scenes, every barbecue and blues band between here and New Orleans. He put down the bottle, October '89, and he eased up on the throttle, and it bought him a little time, but it was a midnight rider. Yeah, he burned the candle down, following that driving beat to the dark side of town. Big Al settled down along the banks of Onion Creek with a pickup and a hound dog and a little lucky streak. Well, he nursed that fragile flame
drought. It was a summer wind that came in and blew the candle out. 'Cause he was a midnight rider. Yeah, he burned the candle down. Fire in that driving beat to the dark side of town. Oh, you midnight rider, well, I know you're still around, hanging out on the easy street on the dark side of town. Oh, oh, yeah. Another great song I was fortunate enough to record. Well, I'm going to sing you two more songs. Is that a good plan? I have no idea what time it is. You guys are not telling me. Who's going to go with us tomorrow night to Stuttgart, huh? Anyone want to take a road trip? Go down? Mom and I are maybe going to take the train. I don't know. We need to go spend a little bit of time. Figure out where exactly we are. Edgar drove us on the Autobahn today. I swear he was going 120 miles per hour, not kilometers. Per hour. He said my car before this was much faster. Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to sing you two more songs. I know that it is a Thursday, and I'm up here all by myself. That's one thing that is different. Years of touring with the Trishas, I got to talk to them, and I didn't have to talk about me all night. And now it's all me, 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 all the time. Which you would think someone as such as myself, you know, all of us musicians, we have a little bit of an ego. A little bit, but it gets old. But I've enjoyed singing for you tonight. I'm not quite done. I just wanted to say that. Well, I'm going to sing another song that I recorded with the Trishas. A couple of songs, actually, that I recorded with the Trishas here. And I know that record isn't available over here in a physical form, but we're on all on the iTunes and all that. So this is the first song that I ever wrote it finally clicked in my mind that I could possibly continue doing this. You know, I had always just been a singer. I've sang since I was a little girl, and I sang all the way, you know, I made a career of just singing until I started writing songs about 5 years ago. And this was the first song that I wrote that I kind of started myself and finished with it, my good friend Kevin Welch, that I was convinced this is something that I could keep doing. So it's a really special song for me. It's not a love song, of course. Lord knows. We've got James Taylor for that. But it's a song called Raining Inside. Billie Holiday is killing me, like she's been reading my mind. I dropped the needle on her yesterday. Hey, I've been listening Still it's raining inside the night. Wish you were standing in my porch light, coming home to me with your suitcase in your hand. Where true love and misery, where they sure go together well, well, well. Ain't it just like you and me? It's either heaven or it's hell. And it's raining inside the night. I've cried and tried, I can't make it right. I've done everything I can. Still, it's raining inside the night. Wish you were standing in my porch light, coming home to me with your suitcase in your hand. Hey, hey, in this room I sit quietly while it falls all around me. I'll keep on wishing things went differently. Then it's really coming down, and it's raining inside the night. I've cried and tried, I can't make it right. Oh, and you know I've done everything I can. Still, it's raining inside the night. Wish you were standing in my porch light, coming home to me with your suitcase in your hand. Ah, thank you. Okay. Well, thank you all for being here tonight. Oh my goodness. This is my first time to ever sing and play in a foreign country. Mexico. That didn't count. That didn't count. That's basically Texas down there. Thank you to Edgar and Beate for having me as well and putting all this together. He's my booking agent and my tour manager this weekend. He wears many hats. And to Blue Rose Records for releasing my record over here, my very first. I am writing songs to work on my second. So hopefully by the end of this year I will have enough songs ready to record and have it out by 2017. That's my wish. This is a song called Drive, and it's one that I recorded with the Trishas. We didn't put it on a record or anything. It's on our LP, but we made a video, our very first music video for this song. And you know, most music videos have, you know, girls or boys, and they're either like standing in a field and
their instruments aren't plugged in and they're lip syncing, and it's just not real. It looks fake to me, you know, and all of us girls were all on the same page. So we wanted to record a video of us just kind of hanging out and not fake singing or fake playing or acting out the words, you know. And so we took a film crew to Colorado and New Mexico, and we filmed this music video. And because we didn't have a purpose or anything to do, we just ended up, we're just wandering around. We're just walking through fields and walking through, you know, puddles, and it rains and we get wet. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. There are horses there. We're petting the horses, all because we didn't want to lip sync and fake play our instruments. And it ended up being even more ridiculous than if we would have just done it the right way. So go watch it or not. I don't, you know, or don't watch it. But it's a song called Drive. And, oh yeah, there's one scene where we're in the back of this van, and the van is driving away, and we're all in the back, and it looks like we've been kidnapped, and we're being taken somewhere to get slaughtered and scalped. But I love it now because it's hilarious, you know. So this is a song called Drive. I'm gonna do this as my last song tonight. Somewhere between Jackson and Memphis, I knew I would let go of you. It took some time, but I've come to my senses, looking for a lighter shade of blue. So I'll die where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your face in the cold light of dawn. I hold steady down this road I'm on. Yeah. Somewhere between Hope and Amarillo, I found myself thinking of you. Now I'm coming down like the rain on my window. Just one more storm I'll pass through. So I'll die where you can't find me, where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your face in the cold light of dawn. I hold steady down the road I'm on. Yeah. Somewhere between the desert and the ocean, I finally forgot about you. I ran out of road and love and devotion. I'm looking at a lighter shade of blue. So I'll die where you can't find me, where those old winds don't call out your name, where I don't see your face in the cold light of dawn. I hold steady down stage and not even leave. I'm really bad at encores. I don't see the point of walking off and back on. The whole thing is silly. So this is going to be that, okay? Is that good? I could do the walk back there and close the door, and then you would let go louder, and then I would be like, oh, did they really want me? And then the whole thing. That's a waste of time. Prost. I was listening to Edgar on the phone today, and I kept thinking that he was hanging up the phone call, saying cheers, like instead of bye, we say bye. He kept saying cheers. He was like, no, it's choose. Okay. Sounds like cheers, which I like. I like that. Okay, this is my last song. This is the new one. This will probably be on the new record, so I want to sing it for you now, okay? And this one I have to kind of step back and get my footing. I've been playing solo, just me and a guitar, with the exception of band shows that I play with John Chipman and a few other players, the old bass player from Reckless Kelley and guitar player named Matt Giles. And I play a lot with those guys, but most of the time it's just me and a guitar, and I'm traveling around in my Prius. And so I just kind of gotten comfortable, standing up here singing and playing songs. And so I wanted to write a song that pushed me out of my comfort zone, because that's the only way you can get better at anything, is to do something that is scary and to do something that you think that you can't do. So I wrote a song completely and totally out of my vocal range, and I've almost caught up to it. I've almost been able to fully sing this song, but I want to sing it for you now, if that's okay. It's a song called Closer, and it's my closer. Your legs are on fire, your mouth is still warm, shadows around this bed, they curve and take form. Well, I'm closer to being right than I ever was before. Won't you stay? Don't run away. Stay. I don't care what you say. Stay. Oh, stay. Why would you wish to be anywhere but here? Nothing can change the way we used to live. We've gone too far, the blood has been shed. She'll never have all of you again. Well, you take that road, I'll take the loneliness instead. Won't you stay? Don't run away. Stay. I don't care what they say. Stay. Thank you. Thank you very much. I will be back. Cheers. Cheers. Thank you for all the guitars tonight. Y'all, I already did my encore. Remember we talked about this. Are you sure? Are you not tired and want to go home? There, everyone's kind of like, oh yeah. Are you sure? Really? It's hot in here, isn't it? Well, I'll do a short one. Okay, so we can all go home or...
Can I have another one, yeah?
Yeah. Right. I need to have another one. Okay, well, how about I play that love song I was telling you about? My one and only. Is there anything that anyone wants to hear that I didn't do tonight? All right, I'll do this one, okay? And this is really it. And I'm still going to walk out that door and go use the bathroom after it's over. So I started writing this song about someone. And then I lost my dog that I've had most of my adult life. She was 13, and she passed away in the mountains of New Mexico in Red River. So I had this thing started, and I just finished it for her. Warmed by the sun to the color of the earth, and my skin smells of wood and sweat and dirt. I've been out here all day putting wood on the fire. Gonna build it up big, you can see it for miles and miles. Miles and miles. Well, I water the garden and I wait for the rain, and I watered the couch with tears, I'm afraid. I consider the heavens the work of your hands, singing, oh, come on, ye angel band. Well, that's all I do ever since I fell in love with you. Birds of a feather, one and the same. Two birds of a feather, my mind I can't change. Now the wind bangs the shutters on the corner of my room. Will this northern wind carry my song to you? And I stare up at the light that comes in every night as the shadows move west with the morning light. Well, that's all they do ever since I fell in love with you. Birds of a feather, one and the same. Two birds of a feather, my mind I can't change.
So sleep tight, my love, sleep tight, my dear. Well, I kiss you goodnight, though I may not be near. Could it happen again like it happened before? 'Cause I'm the hero I ever need forevermore. Oh, well, that's all we do ever since I fell in love with you. Oh, how long will I be? How long will I be? I think I'm always gonna be in love with you.
Thank you. Good night.